Okay, quick update. Day 4, the new company. First day of on the road training. Trainer and I met the trainer over at the terminal at 7. Got he showed me some things there, some things we need to do. All we were doing today was taking the truck, taking a truck up to Billings, Montana, bobtail, to I guess it's getting a new motor put in it. And then we were picking up his truck that was up there getting repaired. So the truck we took up was a manual. He started out driving. We pulled over by Sheep Mountain, Wyoming. A little pull off there, a little thing. I snapped a picture of it. And that's where I started driving the 13-speed manual. Haven't driven one since April. So it was, I didn't thoroughly mess it up. I never stalled it, never got stuck, was always able to keep going. So I need to work on that. My truck is going to be an automatic, but they want me to test out in a manual. That way, if something happens with my truck, it will, and the only backup is a manual, because if you test out in an automatic, company policy is that's all you can drive. So they want me to test out in the manual. That way, if my truck, something happens to it, and all that's available is a manual, I'm not just sitting at home. I can still keep driving. Need to practice that, and that's pretty much what we're going to be working on next week. We're going to take that truck Monday through Thursday for the stuff we're going to be doing, so I can get some more practice at it. Again, drove up to Billings. We got his truck. He started driving back, and then pulled over. After a while, I drove the rest of the way in. And yet the automatic trucks, technically they're automated manuals because they are the same transmission. They just have a computer controlled clutch. So it is a whole lot easier to drive because you don't have to worry about the shifting, upshifting, downshifting, and that. But it is good to know how to use one and be licensed for it just in case. But so I drove, I think a total, it was around 270 miles today. Nothing really, for a truck driver. But then again, I'm training. I only drove part of the day. We got back here around, I want to say somewhere between 2:30 and 3. Went over to the shop. He had to talk to them for a little bit. They were looking at the repairs done on his truck. They weren't happy with it, but we're going to take that truck tomorrow. We're just making a short run to Powell and then back. I think it's like an hour and a half, maybe away, maybe 2 hours. It's a really short run. And then when I get back, I'll be heading toward Cheyenne. So, but yeah, it went good. Of course, I was not pulling a trailer. Just getting used to driving a truck again, because haven't driven a truck since July and hadn't driven a manual since April when I tested and got my CDL. So we'll be working on that, see how things go, and I will keep you informed. So stay tuned, like, share, subscribe, blah, 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 and all that. We'll see you next time.